This is Jared MacDonald from the Daily News here in Bowling Green. I guess, first of all, this is the first Conference USA tournament victory for Western Kentucky, first conference tournament victory any conference since 2013. What does that say about the team that you have, especially doing it without the Conference USA Player of the Year?
We're all just so stuck on our goal. Our goal is to win, and we're all sticking together. We all have like the mindset of, this is our story. We're ready to write that story, and we want that to be with winning a conference tournament. We did that with winning the East Division, and we're all just, everyone's so focused, and everyone is working so well together, and all like, we just want to write our story and show like what we're all about.
Hey, Ashley, Jared again with the Daily News. That's shutouts now, and I believe 3 of the last 4 matches, especially in crunch time of the season, Friday to win the regular season title, today to keep the season going. What is it that makes this defense, so strong?
We have great chemistry. Like, not only do we work well on the field together, but off the field as well. We're all such great friends, and we all have such a strong trust with each other, and we're truly a unit, the 5 of us. And again, like, we're all on the same page. Everyone is doing everything they have, and the girls, the back 4, they have such a strong drive. I have full trust in them, and everyone just works so well together. Like, we're all on the same page.
Hey, Ashley, Drew Tennis from the College Heights Herald. So today, UAB taking 1 more shot than you guys, having 5 shots on goal, which were all saved. So how tough was their offense, and what do you guys need to do defensively to shut them down?
We just preparation. We prepared for the match. We scouted, and again, working as a unit. We all communicate so well, and we make sure everyone's staying marked, ready for knockdowns. A lot of it has to do with communication. We were ready for with preparation and practice and film and our scouting report, and so we were just the communication, working as a unit. There isn't, we're not working as individuals, we're working as a team.
I believe you guys had an exhibition against UAB in the fall. Is that correct?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Do you feel like that helped prepare you guys for this match at all, or was it just so long ago that it didn't have any real impact?
No, I feel like it definitely prepared us. This is an opponent, a good opponent that we played in the fall. And we knew it was going to be a fight. Like, we were going to be battling from both sides. So we had to work hard to keep our focus. And again, like, we were ready for the task at hand with being ready to play. And we knew both teams are different teams comparing from the fall to the spring now. We've both improved tremendously. So it was getting ready for that battle.
Hey, Ashley. So with today's victory, you guys are going to either play North Texas or Charlotte. So just based on what you've seen from both those teams just this season, which opponent are you looking for? Would you rather play in that scenario?
I would say both opponents are great opponents, both very competitive opponents. We recently played Charlotte in the East Division Championship, and so that's going to be a lot of competition, a great game. And again, with North Texas, we played them last season, and both teams put on a battle. So I feel like both teams would be great competitors, and we'll just have to prepare, and we'll be ready for getting ready for the match. So I would say both are great competitors.
Any other questions for Ashley? Okay, thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ashley. Congrats.
Thank you.
Awesome. First question I just asked Ashley, this is Jared from the Daily News. First Conference USA tournament win for the program. You guys were able to do it without the Conference Player of the Year. I guess, what does it mean to you guys to take this step and to be able to do it, without Amber?
It was it's every game now is a special moment. And we keep talking about moments and about living in the moment. And we said before the game that we were going to need to be stingy and proud defensively. And then there was going to be moments of brilliance for someone, and they were going to have to come through for us. And that's exactly the way the game went. So I'm just extremely proud of our players for sticking together. And finding a way to grind out a win. And, as they say, every year during March Madness is just to survive and advance. And that was kind of our mentality today.
Hey, Coach Jason, this is Nick Keyser from the College Heights Herald. This is your 20th season, first Conference USA win. You've had plenty of postseason wins before. Just what was going through your mind, when you saw that goal go in and you knew that they could, possibly advance? I know it's, always a weird time, but just what does it mean to advance to this semifinal game?
Yeah. So I mean, during the course of the game, that's just not going through my mind at all. I mean, during the course of the game, it's what do we do to coach the team and have an opportunity to win this game? And that's the only thing kind of going through my mind during the game. But, now that the game's behind us and now we can look ahead to prepare for the next one, it's meaningful. And it's especially meaningful because it's our 20th anniversary season. And last week at practice, I just took a few moments to just thank the student athletes. They're the ones on the field playing and competing. And the gift that they have given to this program and to all the alumni who came before them is beyond words or measure, because they've now been the first group to be able to win a Conference USA East Division, and now also win a conference tournament game. And again, especially more meaningful because it's during our 20th anniversary. And there's so many of the players from the inaugural team and other alumni that have reached out to me and just extremely proud of what this group has been able to do.
Hey, Coach, Jared with the Daily News again. I think the words that you used were stingy and proud on the defensive side of things. That's 3 shutouts in the last 4 matches. And, today in the tournament, Friday, and, to win the CUSA East and another one against a Power 5 opponent. So those are all, clutch time for you guys to shut people out. What does that say about this defensive unit, and what's it that makes it, so good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, we talk about it all the time, but defending is a total team effort. And there's no doubt that the back 4 have been incredibly steady, led by Lyric and Avery in the middle, in the back. And Ashley Kobylinski has had a breakthrough year for us. There's no doubt that those 5 have been just incredible. But, defending starts up higher on the field with our forwards and their efforts as the first line of defense. And I can say very proudly that this is the best total defensive unit that we've ever had. I mean, we've had more shutouts in past seasons, but just from back to front, like every single one of these players has bought into what we're doing as a team defense, and it's made a world of difference.
Hey, Coach, this is Nick Keyser from the Herald. On Monday we saw some accolades come out. I think it's huge to see that you get your first Player of the Year since 2009, and it being in the Sun Belt. And then you just spoke highly of the defenders. Someone like Lyric and Avery that are back there. One, just what does it mean to have them win those awards? And then 2, just to wrap it up, is there any sort of update on Amber as far as her status goes for Thursday's game?
Yeah. So to start with, I think, I'll joke with you about that for a second, but, we were a little worried that those awards might go to our head a little bit too much. So I was really, really pleased to see the players preparing level-headed for the game today and not letting that go to their heads too much. Obviously, we're thrilled for those individual players and the accolades that they've accomplished. But I always say this, yes, they're individual awards, but they're as much team awards, and there's no way that they could have done it without an amazing supporting cast. So just really, really proud of the whole team, and they can share in those awards with individual players. In regard to Amber, she won't be back for Thursday's game.
Any other
Oh,
questions?
I've got one more. As you're watching their penalty kick, late in the match, less than 20 minutes left, I believe, what's going through your mind?
Well, that player, I believe, was 7 for 7 this year in penalties. And so in my mind, I was thinking maybe she's due for a miss, because it's just like, in a lot of ways, it's like a free throw. There's a percentage on it and a probability. And so I was just thinking maybe this is our time. Maybe she's due for a miss.
Coach, just one more for you too. I just thought of this, I asked Lillian what holding the rope meant, and everyone doing their part from what I understand, just what's important, moving forward. You said, hey, it's like the March Madness. You just, fight and survive just to move on. So what's essential, I guess, to holding the rope the rest of the postseason for you?
Yeah. Holding the rope's about taking care of your teammates. It's about, if you were falling off a cliff and you needed someone to trust to hold the rope for you to pull you back up, who would it be? And to be able to trust in your teammates that they would have the rope for you and burn their hands raw to do what they needed to do to take care of you. And right now this team is taking care of each other, and they're holding the rope for each other. And that's kind of what it's about. And we're going to have to continue to hold the rope because it doesn't get any easier from here.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Lillian.
Julianne, anything else you need from me?
Nope, we're all good.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Thanks, guys.